Hello everyone and welcome back to Sunrise Tarot. My name is Leah and today I'm doing a reading for the sign of Gemini for the time period of mid-October. Please remember that this is a general reading. There may be some parts that do not resonate with you. Please take the parts that do resonate and leave the rest behind. You may also want to check out your other signs as well. I've already meditated on the cards, I've already shuffled the cards, and this is the spread that I have for you today, dear Gemini. So again, this is for mid-October time period, whatever you define that as, mid-October, whatever dates, specific dates. I leave that sort of up to you in your hands. In the past position, we've got the Magician clarified by the Eight of Wands. In the obstacle position, we've got the Ten of Pentacles clarified by the Two of Swords. In the present position, we've got the Lovers clarified by the Seven of Wands. And in the future outcome position, we've got the Queen of Swords clarified by the Star. Definitely you're going to be feeling a little bit of a disagreement, especially on a family level, going on in the middle of October. But in the past position, we've got the Magician, who is a very powerful person because he manifests his reality. He makes his dreams his reality, and his reality his dreams. He's, the ultimate illusionist. He is the ultimate master of creation. He has all four suits or right in front of him: the pentacle, the cup, the sword, and the wand. And definitely, he is at his kind of ultimate power of control, like level of control. And the Eight of Wands is simply directional energy. It suggests that, fast changes occurred in the past. Of course, coupled with the Magician, it suggests to me that there was something in the past that you did really well, that you kind of succeeded at pretty impressively, actually, and you're still kind of drawing on that. You're drawing strength from that. You may be missing that a little bit, and you may be feeling like at this particular time it's not as easy as it was before, but the Magician definitely is a very powerful omen for the rest of your reading. He minimizes the kind of negative aspects of kind of unpleasant cards, if you will. I always like cards with kind of yellowish golden background to them because, they're extremely positive, and they have a lot of balance, a lot of healing that they also bring, with them as well. It suggests that some of you may be feeling a little bit nostalgic about your sort of achievements in the past, if you will, and wanting to maybe repeat that. Definitely this card brings a lot of energy, and it seems that it is, kind of continuing to contribute to your life in a very positive way. So it's a really good card to have in your mid-October reading. In the obstacle position, we have the Ten of Pentacles clarified by the Two of Swords. The Ten of Pentacles is a little bit of an unpleasantness happening here. When this card is in a normal position, it's wonderful, but in the obstacle position, of course, it means that you may be not getting along with someone that matters to you kind of a lot. Like one of your really normally strong supporters, perhaps, or someone that means a lot to you. There's definitely a bit of a conflict there. There's definitely a little bit of a fracture running through perhaps family or a circle of friends. You may be feeling a little bit excluded. You may be feeling a little bit left out. It could be that someone, took your name out of a will, crossed you out. It could be that there's some kind of misdirection happening. Maybe, your family doesn't have as much money as perhaps you think. So maybe if you thought there was security and you had a little bit of a cushion or a pad, maybe there isn't any. Maybe it's quite difficult, money-wise, for your family. That, of course, you could feel that as well. And the Two of Swords is not the greatest card, of course, to be in the obstacle position. It's not a wonderful card when it's in normal position. But definitely, this to me suggests that there's some kind of, fatigue perhaps from arguing with people that matter a lot to you, and so you're kind of stuck a little bit in a predicament. You're feeling a little bit trapped. Perhaps you are just not particularly sure what to do and how to move forward. There is some information that is being hidden from you, so you may not, be able to make a decision, which, and you're feeling that, there may be something that is kind of feeling tense a little bit. It could be that, you just don't have enough strength to overcome or win, and so you're feeling trapped a little bit, like you don't know what to do with this feud or this arguing, and you're just sort of kind of not wanting to side with anybody in particular because you don't want to add to it. So it is a bit of a difficult situation. Family can be, or people like friends or someone that really does matter to you a lot. Sometimes you are not sure what to do, but you're clearly feeling that, something is really not going well. And I'm trying to minimize, the Ten of Pentacles in the obstacle positions is quite drastic, because, it's Ten of Pentacles. When you see Pentacles, it suggests that you may have difficulty with money, and because it's 10, it could be quite, vast, bigger than perhaps you originally thought. So definitely, make sure that you have a plan and a strategy. Make sure that you keep your channels of communication open, which is very, very important. In present position, we've got the Lovers clarified by the Seven of Wands. The Lovers on its own is a very positive card. It suggests, of course, soulmates, love, unity, partnership, commitment, friendship in some cases as well. It's better for it's better for commitment. It's not the best card for like work-related things, and of course the Seven of Wands is a card of conflict. So it could be that you're not sure about something in your relationship. It could be that you or your partner are feeling a little bit argumentative. It could be there's defensiveness going on. It could be that you or your partner are kind of testing boundaries, or protecting boundaries, like, this is, my space, and you cannot cross this particular line or what have you. But it's definitely a card, the Seven of Wands, that brings pressure. It brings intensity. It brings, the resentment, if you will, because it's almost like you're working hard and you feel like you are not making that much progress. And in fact, it could be that you're feeling like you're moving backwards instead of forwards. So definitely, this is the combination here could suggest that you're being, extremely defensive over something, and of course that takes a lot of energy. And in the future outcome position, we have the Queen of Swords clarified by the Star. The Queen of Swords brings clarity. So the wonderful thing, especially with the Queen of Swords in the future position, it suggests that maybe you're going to receive advice from someone or guidance that's going to kind of set things straight. It could also mean that you are sort of leveling up a little bit, that you are gaining influence and gaining knowledge and gaining the ability to see through different things, which kind of makes you deal with, things that are normally unpleasant, much easier, because the pressure is much easier. And of course, it's clarified by the star, which means, the star is a wish card, so there's definitely something that is going to be going your way. You may be finding healing a little bit. You may be trying to kind of restore or rebuild a relationship with someone that kind of matters a lot to you. Let's see if we can clarify some of this with the 3 energy oracle cards that I pulled. And they are... We've got appreciation, wonderful. Woman holding a heart in reverse, and door to value. So it looks like there's going to be an opportunity coming your way, which is going to be really profitable for you. So make sure that you keep your eyes open and keep your ears open to make sure that you kind of maximize, your ability to kind of bring in a little bit of income, especially during these difficult, days that we're living in. The woman holding a heart in reverse suggests that you may be in a state of being emotionally overwhelmed, and you may feel as though your love life is turned upside down. It could also refer to some difficulty in a family matter or close friendship. If this is the case, it's time to let go or resolve things now. There is also a possibility that this woman reversed is someone who brings a negative emotional influence to your life. There may be jealousy, resentments, or even more subtle manipulations going on. Don't take things personally, but endeavor to bring greater clarity and calm self-empowerment to the situation now. And always remember to bring a loving, heartfelt energy to yourself. It just dawned on me as I was reading the reversed explanation for woman holding a heart. You've got the Magician here. There's a reason why, the divine has given you this particular message. And the Magician, of course, reminds you that even though the card is in the past position, he still has a lot of power over the rest of the cards. And remember that October is the time to manifest. And I think that you do, because you've got this star card. Which means that your wish is coming true, that, what you need to happen is going to happen. It will kind of maybe create a little bit of difficulty in the partnership. You may have some words, you may have some disagreements. Clearly, the Lovers is paired with the 7 of Wands, which is not the best combination, and the woman holding a heart is reversed, suggesting that you may have a conflict in a friendship that means a lot to you, or a family, or it's, if it's family, it's most likely over money or something. But definitely make sure that you communicate very clearly, and try, to be thoughtful and considerate, and make sure that, you're compassionate to yourself, so that you are able to heal, so that you're able to bring healing to others as well. Appreciation is a reminder from the divine, that it's always best to start your day with an attitude of gratitude, and say thank you for the little things. Like this lady says thank you for the rose that she's holding, even though she is, in the middle of all these bushes that can be prickly. She still appreciates the rose, as, this beauty that is in her hand. So the divine here reminds that, appreciate the beauty inside and appreciate the beauty outside as well. And sometimes I see people that just, have a difficult time realizing, how precious and how actually amazing, things are for them. But when you're in a negative state of mind, or when you're in a stressed out state of mind, it can be difficult. So it's very important to quiet your mind. It's very important to let go of the noise. It's very important to meditate and sort of clear those channels of the subconscious. Let's see what answers I pulled from the 3 angel oracle cards. And we've got answers. Ask for help from others. Opportunity. Yes, absolutely an opportunity. And trust. So definitely the divine here is asking for you to practice a little bit of faith in yourself, a faith in the ability that you will make the right choice, that you will kind of move in the right direction. You will pick it up intuitively. You will pick up, a message from the divine, but you will know which direction to move in. So make sure that you have faith in the outcome, because you have wonderful opportunity that is coming your way. It's a gorgeous card. And make sure that you kind of do reach out to people. Make sure you do communicate to people, even if it is people in the spirit world and not in the physical world. Remember that October is the time when you can manifest, and the more you focus, the more you kind of believe, the better the chances are, of course. I hope you enjoyed this reading, Gemini. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for visiting my channel, and I will see you next time.